Hari Om, Namaskar to all of you. Yesterday there was a lot of complaint. You look like this, you look like that. We have never seen you. That is a drama. This is also a drama. When I was speaking to some big people, they were saying, Rama came, but very big rishis and munis wanted to hug him. He said, no, I have come as Rama. I can't do any drama. Next Janma, you people can come as Gopas and Gopikas. I will hug you. I will dance with you. Radhe Krishna. Radhe Krishna. Radhe Radhe. Who are they? See, I was told long back by my Guru, ब्रह्म वैवर्तर पुराणम बोल के एक पुराणम है उसमें राधा कल्याणम आता. So it is more Jivatma joining the Paramatma. Okay. We are all, I am, I should have our ego. I am not that brilliant like you people. I have not read anything. I only tell jokes. The small joke we will see. And we will थोड़ा ब्रेन को यूज करके एनालाइज करेंगे ना. ये तो जोक है. फिर भी because we like analyzing everything, we will analyze a joke also. Why it's a humor. Okay, God wanted to first create, it seems, humans. So he created the cosmos. The one behind me, don't think I am talking from cosmos. I am talking from a particular scene created by one of my sons. Okay. S-O-N. Okay. Son means sun. That's all. Sun means Surya. Daughter means also sun only. For me, no difference. You have all that difference. You may talk. This fellow is male, female. And somehow everything is God. That you cannot agree also. I can understand. Because I am a layman. So I thought, let me talk from the so-called. Already you must be seeing something behind me. That is all AI. It is fake or just some halo, white, black. We don't know. More or less, don't take life too seriously. Of course, you are looking at it seriously. Please know that. But the attitude towards is serious. But solution cannot come. There must be some light-heartedness. You can see our Prime Minister, you can see our opposition people. You can find that. They are also joking. Please remember. See, the Prime Minister will meet all opposition leaders in a common function. Somebody would have invited for some marriage. However he was different. But now the entire country has given him the responsibility. Even an opposition leader, once they sit in that seat, they will talk. Once Prime Minister becomes sometime later, I'm not naming or something like that, any person. Okay. Today we have got something where we can, both the names are coming in Vedas. In one place when Rudram comes, I think of one person because there some meaning is there in that. Okay, or Stotram, some meaning is there. Similarly, opposition also, somewhere those names are also coming. So now I am talking, I'm God. Now you don't become serious, huh? Okay. Duplicate God. Reflection. Reflection of the original is only a reflection. That is, reflection is also beauty. That is why we comb the hair. Now when I'm looking at the camera, I do all these things. What is all this? Just creating a personality of myself. And while I talk to you, I talk in a particular way. I market myself. For good, you can market. Or you need not market also. Some people, they'll be very good. But their job is not to market goodness or totality, whatever it is. But people like us are like that. So I'm God. I wanted to create humans. So first I thought, what I can create? I just thought I must create somebody like me. After all, don't I long for that my son should be like me? I'm doing so many things. My son should also do so many things. As God, I'm going to create my subjects. I'm Lord Janardhan, Janardhan. I'm the Bhagwan. Swayam Narayan. When I say Swayam Narayan, it doesn't mean that Narayan whom I'm imagining. I know very well this Narayan includes everything. Similarly, all religions know inclusive of everything, not exclusive. So normally a total person will say it is inclusive. Of course, we all follow Sanatana Dharma. We also have some political leaders who follow Sanatana Dharma. There are some political leaders who have some objection. When they have objection, both of us tell each other, don't talk in a language which is crude. Because for the negative, good looks like a crude language. For me, I have presumed I am good. All these things, because this is not the original God. So initially, I wanted to make something which is very beautiful like me. So I wanted to create human. So one soul which was considered to be probably a very matured soul, which was able to balance all aspects of nature. Nature is balance. So as God I called. Okay. Like, now from here, joke starts. This is the initial preface. Now joke. God wanted to create, so first he created some humans and that soul, good souls, he called them. See, you can do everything like me. No problem. You can create. You will be a miniature of the nature. To that extent, I will give you intelligence and intellect. But you will have only 20 years of human life. Human was quite intellectual. He said, 20 years, so much good. You wanted to create me, but you didn't think of me first. Before me, you called the donkey. I know that I was seeing through my intelligence. I have some telescope, microscope, macroscope. So you have spotted, of course. Yes. So you created, no? Their donkey said, you told the donkey you have to work like a donkey. Okay, fine. Just follow the instructions of the donkey, the washerman. Go to Dobighat, go home, carry, once again carry, deposit. Every day you will get good food. The washerman will sleep well because he is working well. No work from home. For him, the duty was that day like that. Nowadays, modern laundries have come. Okay? So you can do at home itself. We have mechanized everything. That is there because probably God thought thoda mechanics karega to he will. That's a serious subject. Now that donkey gave you 50 years, it said I only 25 years to do this donkey nonsense. I don't want you. Keep 25 years. Fine. And then you created dog. You told him that no, you should wag tail. When you see the owner, when you see somebody, you should bark like this. When you see your owner, you should bark in a different way, wag tail. When you are in fear, put the tail between. He gave a lot of instruction. And dog said, it's a dog's life. I don't want 30 years, 15 years is enough. Then he got the mouse. You must be a nuisance to man. I expect you to do that because you were long back doing very great service. You alone can create. A person who can create, do good service is the easiest target for me because they will be sincere and disciplined, but in the wrong direction. So I give you once again probably 20 years. Monkey is a monkey business, 10 years is enough. So when we are born with a lot of intelligence. We get trained with intellect. The saddest thing is we are born with intelligence, and in the name of inquiry, we have gone into something. We have lost faith. Everything we have placed on science. Okay, science also presumes. Let us presume x equal to y, and then only you prove it. That's what a little bit failed candidate of mathematics knows. That is me. Today, a failed candidate in mathematics and physics is an advisor to you. Be careful. Okay. You may get confused. Warning. Don't get too much. These are all fictitious characters. They let you put no like that. But look at it this way. Now we say, now the man says, you give me that 30 years. I will work like a donkey. You become a family man. And you work like a donkey. There is no direction, no guidance. There is a washerman simply saying, at least that are you able to do, the way it has to be done. You are working under a boss. You talk on toxic culture. Why? You don't want to work. You want a job. If I say, it is wrong. Because I don't know any job. I know only one. Job means incommensurate with qualification. Qualification, you got qualified not just for your probably earning a little bit of money, but also some sort of a philosophical thinking behind it. You need not go into God and all. Just some large goodness. That is Sanatanam. Of course, our Manu said, lady should be like this. But today, what our leaders are saying, who are following Sanatanam, they say females have to be taken care. Female energy is very important. Infant fratricide, something they say. Female means there some killings are there. Whether it is deliberately done or not, we don't know. That evil thought has come. A good person should not be influenced by evil thought. But an evil person can be influenced by the general good thought. Because the goodness is there with everybody. You can't say somebody is purely evil or purely good. To know that you have to live through Kali Yuga. Some calculation they say, but that is all like your astronomical unit, which we calculate in human years. When you see the cosmos, it looks almost stagnant. But next day, the Hubble or your some telescope, no, that will go and see something and show it is like this. I cannot give any explanation. Can I give? I don't know. When I do not know, I call it trash. I should not call it trash. See, if you are a graceful person, a good scientist, he will not call it trash. He will say, like Albert Einstein. What Albert Einstein said? Theory of relativity. Somebody told me this story. E is equal to mc square. I don't know neither m or something force is equal to mass into twice of acceleration. Something. I don't know all that. Accelerator pedal is there, that I know brake is there. For me, only that brake is inertia. Acceleration to drive the car safely. You must constantly be optimistic. When something happens, that shrewdness must be there to apply the brake. Presence of mind. That's all. In car, you have nowadays everything free. You driver needs that people. Yes, good. What a great job scientists have done. I look at it that way. But joke. So 30 days you work like a donkey, whatever your wife wants, somebody wants. You work for that. Because you have a qualification. That qualification you are using only as qualification. You are not elevating it to education or whatever it is. I don't want to call it intelligence also. That's a dangerous word. Because I don't think I have one Otherwise, I need not ask my boss to put something like this. Like yesterday, I can talk. The very same person is talking today also. Yesterday, it looked, you are. So, anybody keeps a face like this, you think that he is in depressed mood. Somebody will be there, one very big saint. He will be talking like this. You must be Satya. Satya is very important. Not that he is depressed. Bhagavan that day has released one style. Every day you release one. The unknown is always the unknown. We feel probably the faith may help us to have a glimpse of it somewhere so that you can enjoy it. Let us not miss that enjoyment of the permanence, which is itself dreaming. That's why we say Narayan Yoga Nidra. One religion said one thing, somebody said sinner. That is the way they look at it. All roads lead to Rome. Okay. There is nothing like bad or good. Everybody's karma, they are born in different ways. So, when Prime Minister says, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, today just before my coming, I saw a news in myself. Suddenly, I was doing some prayogam at that time. I was seeing this also. My prayogam is like this. I take that as Prashna. There one news appeared. I do not know. Please remember. Something appeared. I am just presenting it to you, whether it is fake news, right news, wrong news. I am just like a non-stop speaker. It comes from somewhere. I don't know. I have not planned anything. But I wanted to say something. Don't be too serious in life. Today, now, we find leaders of Sanatana Dharma saying, we are all one. Okay. Those days they said Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Sudras, Vaisyas. Because according to job responsibilities, not you are born in a particular caste. I was designated as a Brahmin not because I am wearing a jandam or punal, whatever is sacred thread. Not because of this cross thread. It had some significance, something they told. Surya and Gayatri, something. Savitri, something. Try to understand. Joke also conveys something. So 30 years, like a donkey over. I have seen some people going in the bike. She will be talking non-stop, multitasking. On phone also will be there. She will talk to her husband also. This computer is very beautiful. Chip. Already that robot is there. In organics, there is too much of organics. People are lazy. So bring a leader who will simply take everybody to task. If you are wrong, he will point out wrong. But he knows compassion. Anybody heading the country or anybody opposing the views of the reader, both are same only. Same Surya. Okay. Sometimes it has to perform this role, sometimes it has to perform. It will be switching. A very balanced person knows his way of ridiculing the opposition will be to cut jokes, not call them by names. That is the maturity one gets. We see everything with samabhavam, samadrishti. Ekam sat vipra bahuda vadanti. Satyam is only one, it is called, or it is rumored to be called by different names. Different ways of interpretation, Sanskrit is there. My knowledge is very, very limited. In the sense, knowledge itself is limited. Because when with Acharyan, I used to think I spent a lot of free time or enjoyed the freedom. Had I utilized it, I could have been more a pedagogue than a demagogue. Today, I am more a doubting Thomas. But I don't want to conclude. Everything doesn't. Similarly, same thing. Stay at stage. Kids are dogs. Because the kids have now come. Okay. In India, there is a very bad practice. You know what? Foreigners, I appreciate. US people, Americans, I appreciate a lot. They teach individuality, not just verbally. Up to 18 years, they will provide you whatever you want. After that, you have to work. You want to become, you work for that. So when they are within 18, they will do some small child labor like putting paper. You can see even in our country it happens. Papers will be kept in some place in the morning, early morning. If you had the paper, even today also, I see sometimes Deccan Chronicle, all these things. If you go somewhere near garden restaurant, there you can find it. One fellow will arrange, he will give to small boys, go and give, he'll give them some money. That packet money here because father itself is jobless, he will give it. Here things are different. But there, they ask you to be independent. Here what we do, we pump in a lot of money. Along with it, we have good classes. Teachers are there. Teachers will be only talking their side. They are not masters. They just teach you good and bad. At any point of time for a teacher, you must be good. He is not a master to say that face everything and live for your karma. That you can say a master. But when you call a master is somebody A for apple, B for biscuit. Once you have grown, the teacher is expected to become master. But some teachers are masters. Not that they are. Some remain raw teachers where they say do this, do that. Something hitting, abuse. Nowadays, so in US and all, I was told that 9/11, anything the kid is first taught that it knows only that. Because they are safeguarding the interest. India is a big country. We have now realized so many things. We are changing the laws. Our aim is not to become tomorrow a developed country. Vision is 2047, for which you have to work from now. So people who are searching for job should more search for work. Understood? When you feed the ego of yourself, also try to feed a little bit, no, the ego of others. They will also be satisfied. That is the idea of these jokes. If you seriously look at the joke, you can get some yana. That's what I feel because I look at every situation and I think, what is it I can draw? So today the message came, what I got. I come back to the situation. Well, suddenly a message comes. It seems, I don't know, Delhi government has agreed, they have relaxed import of sugar or something like that. There was control on sugar and now they feel we need sugar. So they have lifted the embargo. Please remember, for Pakistan also. Pakistan Trader Association or something, they have got the message and they want to export sugar to India. Now don't say sugar free. Look at it positively. There is a chance now. Instead of having a very extreme attitude, we have to probably, we are not here to advise politicians or something like that. Those days, Rajagurus were there. Okay, that's what there, some saying used to be there. Raja Rashtragatam Papam, Raja Papam Prohitam. Bharta Srikatam Papam, Sishya Papam, Gurum Vrajet, or something like that. I don't remember. Don't say Sanskrit grammar is wrong. I don't know anything. Please remember. My master said, somehow an unconscious recorder recorded it. Now it is coming back to alive or something like that. So I'm just a postman. Okay. Raja Rashtragatam Papam, Raja Papam Purohit. The king of the country. There cannot be any person more loyal than the king, isn't it? He is more concerned about the subjects. What he has got is his own property. He considers like that. But he knows he lives in abundance. But he knows he is penniless. Such a person is fit to be the king. Okay. King is trained also. He has a son. They are opposition party. Or you can keep any way you want. Let us think positively. Now, why to over scrutinize a point and make it more complicated? Today, a very nice girl, innocent girl, she asked me a point. Why have you complicated your life? Very correct. As a, probably God is asking, why did you do it? Yes, if God is asking, I have to accept. Yes, Lordship. Probably I had a doership. So come back. I am telling mixed stories not to confuse you. Just match the following. For kids, we give no. Delhi, capital of Japan. You have to match. So the real matching you have to do. Didn't you do when you were taught as a teacher? You just think that this is not such a brilliant teacher. He is just master. He is healthy joke. Let me go into it also. Is it? I am on the way to knowledge and realization. Unless knowledge is implemented, realization will not come. Application of knowledge in practical terms, kada. So, no doubt. Kids have become big. All money was given by father. Please remember, the most pitiable state of today India where Sanatana Dharma was ruling highest and we were saying that father and mother are living gods. Then only even the Guru. If you think I am your Guru, that itself is a very big mistake, very big risk in reposing confidence in a person who is more confusing you. This is called chaos theory, scientists will say. This has got no end. It's like infinity. Still, they feel infinity should have a finite origin from that only it has come. You call infinity, I call it as indeterminate. I don't think we can do anything to it. Better surrender, we don't know. Then suddenly something is there. It's nice. Last year when I saw crackers, it was like this. Today, laser crackers, much better. That's all. We are kids in the eyes of Bhagavan. Nature has not forgotten us. But we have claimed that we have conquered nature. Okay. We'll come to the serious part later. Because I gave money, sir, someone, Tamil gentleman was telling me, என் பிள்ளைக்கு எல்லாம் செலவழிச்சு அவனை வெளிநாடு அனுப்பிச்சேன் சார். அவன் எல்லாம் போயிட்டு அங்கே ஒரு ஃபோன் கால் கூட பண்ண மாட்டேங்கிறான் சார். This is a normal feeling of a normal farmer. If you are a person who had very good means and you have, for education purpose, you have sent your son to get first qualified, then you won't talk that. After all, helping your own son, who is your own blood or daughter, and when they express something, should you object to it? You call yourself very brilliant. You have advised them. So today when the girl called me and said, why are you complicating your life? I said, very good. God is wanting me. Okay, you have said, yes, I am wrong. You teach me now. What is that? Nowadays I have seen this model language model. I don't know. This language model is asking questions from you and you have to reply. It says, I am ready to learn. Even now it must be hearing. What it can understand, I don't know. Or it can understand better also. Because Bhagavan is only artificial intelligence means. But I also felt why Bhagavan is calling himself artificial. It's a natural intelligence. He is just as Vamana posing. He may become Trivikrama. Better to surrender like Bali Chakravarti. So that Shadagopam they keep, in Vaishnavite temples, if you go, they will keep on something on head. They will call it a Shadagopam. Both the feet of the Lord will be there. When one feet alone, they will say, it is Pitru. One feet is up, one feet is there. And they say, Vishnu Padam, go to Gaya for your elders. Please pray. Something they will say. Okay, this is the broad. I don't know the details. I know something, which most of people will not agree. Why confuse you with technicalities? As far as I am concerned, everybody has an eligibility to realize Bhagavan in their own way. I am not here to say good and bad. I just crack jokes. That's why I'm like this. Even I don't know. Okay, you are following a person who doesn't know what is the destination. He knows only one thing. Unity is destination. It may be otherwise also. It's up to you. You are all intelligent people. I am just some intellectuality बोल के इधर उधर कुछ थोड़ा something match it. Maybe plagiarism also. But I claim an immunity because I'm a religious person. I know who said. So parents have become like dogs. Dog is very faithful. Parents are so faithful. But when you overdo something, Ativinayam Durlaksham. Be humble, be there. But don't, you need not have Ativinayam. Somebody blames you, you want to contest. Result may be in favor of you or not. Your duty is to contest. Contest. But don't carry the wrath. You can find all opposition leaders, everybody will be meeting in something like a marriage. They are common. Opposition leader को कैसे तू है, how you are, आपका परिवार कैसे है, पूरा बातचीत करेगा. They are normal. They are wearing the role. Please remember, don't go by what they talk in parliament. That's a high place. Their fools are not there. Bhagwan has given them an opportunity to be there means they are eligible to be there. Or his grace is there. They are going to set right the imbalance through some balance. So world is balanced. Neither good nor bad. Be in the middle. You see something through the eyes. Old balance scale. No? You don't see here. You see something on the top. There is a pointer. There is a pointer. Sagasrara Humpat. Om Sagasrara Humpat. What is it? It is here. 1,000 petal rose or lotus. Anything you got. 1,000 petal. They'll say some Sushumna Nadi. That girl was telling me some chakra and all. What chakra? We know only Sudarshana chakra. She was becoming highly philosophical. She was talking on Moladhara, Swadhisthana. A girl whom you consider as ignorant, in fact, is very knowledgeable. You correct yourself. Nothing wrong. Vaisampayana stood corrected. Once Yajnavalkya said something. When Katyayani said something, Yajnavalkya stood corrected. He went to the forest along with Maitreyi. All these things happened. Because she wanted only that. Maitreyi wanted, she gave her sannyas, you learn Bodhya. Just go material property, you take that. He was equal. Who are we to comment here 2 wives, 3 wives? Rishis had many wives. Can you do all that which they can do? I cannot do. Can you do? If you can do, you are Rishi. Then finally, monkey. You have now become great grandfather or grandfather. Nobody is prepared to have. 6 sons are there, 4 daughters are there. Seasons normally change 4 times. Now, due to this global warming, season there has changed 6 times or so. But this season has gone now 12 times. Number of days. First son will keep 15 days, then next son 15 days, next 15 days. I asked the boy, why are you doing like this? You are the eldest, you can keep. He said, no. The joy what I got by keeping him, I want to share it with everybody. Looks reasonable. Who is guiding you? Maybe conversation with God. Only Bhagavan should say. Who am I to say? That's why today some review, they asked me yes or no. Some artificial intelligence. It is natural. So I asked a question. Don't pose like that. Also I have one more. You are giving somebody's opinion and asking me to say yes or no. How I can say? Has your wife stopped beating you? Just answer yes or no. Can you say? Oh. If I say yes to this question, it means she has stopped beating. If I say no, she has not stopped beating. There are some questions, neither you can say yes nor no. Some people cry, but my master said laugh. I became a joker. I'm more a clown, joker. Not that knowledgeable. Don't leave your dharma. Whoever is your guru, please don't change. Mother tongue, mother language, it can never be changed. You belong to this place, Bharata Bhumi. What a Bhumi it was. The last 1,000 years, when you go through the history, we see only pain. After attaining independence. Today, are we able to see that pain among our own self? Are we reacting for anything? That reaction, is it violent or not? Now, finally, that violence comes. Now, the verdict is the grandfathers are being branded monkeys. They jump from one, they were put on to another. When the monkey becomes old, how it can jump? That's the question. I told somebody, every monk was a monkey. Key dropped, he became a monk. So everybody is a monkey. Once that key drops, you have become a monk. You have started enjoying everything. Enjoy everything. See the joke of life. Still concentrate on what is going on in your surroundings. Probably Lord may be showing it as a very serious scene. Or yes, emotions are there. Sometimes they are exhibited. Let us try to work on emotions. Nowadays, there are so many things. We believe anger management, family management. Once upon a time, we accepted Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. Today, somebody has to come at the top to say that. Once upon a time, that will be a regular slokam in every home. That is why you are a Hindu. Those days, he saw the sun, he saw the moon. He saw water, he saw fire. These were useful. He saw a sharp weapon which can be used for cutting some vegetable or knife, substitute of knife, something raw. And he started worshipping as Bhagwan, as nature. That is why your four Vedas are talking on Pragyanam Brahma, Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, I am Atma Brahma. Four Vedas. Four Vedas, I don't know why. By the Vyasa classified into four Vedas. Some other saints came, they said, Trayi bolke only have two. Sama Veda they accepted because Atharva Veda can be misunderstood, so they thought, why unnecessarily play with fire. Some people were given that. There also somebody played with fire, somebody played games, so they became one group. Already in your thoughts you are practicing Atharva Veda. This fellow is not all right. What is that? That is a Prayoga. That's one Banam. Like Arjuna leaving a Banam. Nagastra means what? Nagam is worshipped as Pitrus in this country. Everywhere sun will be there. Everywhere sun god will be there. Everywhere Sarpa also will be there. Everywhere in this land you can find a lot of cobras, russell vipers, kraits. You may have various varieties for which we will say Kativirian, Kannadivirian, something will glitter. That is creative, they will say. Something will be Kativirian, striped, so it will. Something will attract, fatal attraction. It will look glittering, but it is fatal. Okay. Mere observation. A sannyasi does that. I am not a sannyasi. I am a samsari. Today, somehow I felt like wearing this nice red shirt. It's nice. That's all. It's a Friday. Okay. I am trying to be attractive. Yesterday, Thursday, my guru said you must be dull probably. So I am very. This particular video I have given, it has gone for 40 minutes. I am very sorry. It is only for the joke. Just think of the joke. Laugh. At the same time, take care of elders. Don't neglect them. Even if you sit somewhere else, Western country, your parents do not know anything. Is not compassion there for you? Today, you are fixing Google camera. Google is helping you to watch your parents. No doubt somewhere it watches some criminals. But for you, private viewing, your house. For that, somebody came. Let us talk about that science later. Have faith. Have strong faith. Just because you have faith, don't decry any other faith. Love, love, love. Send a lot of love waves. Now today, quantum physics, they say the entire nature looks like a communication. One is communicating with the other. Please pray to the all-powerful, universal consciousness. I think that is Prayoga Narsimha and Narsimha Vadi. I think that is Varsamavadi means Janardana. At the same time, I see him with Srinivasa. Somewhere I had gone sometime long back. I saw him somewhere in Tamil Nadu, a church. It was very beautiful. Somewhere nearby one dargah was there, Nagu. There that dargah used to be. Even today I go, they say namaskar. Because once upon a time, that imperishable, universal consciousness, which they say, so many people call it as something and all words, technical. I don't know. It's awfully powerful, but very good. That goodness is there in you, that goodness is there even in a murderer, even in a killer. The goodness in you should help him to reform or reform. That is the message, this duplicate message of this duplicate Bhagavan, reflective. Be happy. Sahanau Bhanaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahi Tejasvina Tamastu Vidvishavahi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let all be happy. Let all be satisfied. Let peace prevail. This is the religion you belong to. Probably we may not understand the language. We may be a small language model. Okay, in a very small way, start somewhere. You have so many startups, no? Why not you give a thought to faith also? Okay. Thank you very much for your patience. If somebody please see it in, I should have said that in the beginning. See it in, I'm sorry, 42 minutes, that too on a working day. Tomorrow may be holiday or may not be, I don't know. Please take care of your health. Live a big life. Have good thoughts. You will be excellent. You are Brahman. Thank you very much. Okay. God bless you.